Hi guys, and welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a makeup review of a couple new items that I got. You will have to ignore my neck. My spray tan is coming off, so it looks a bit blotchy, but it's fine. And I will be linking all of the products in the description box below, and also I'll be putting the prices of all of the products. Most of these are drugstore products, so they are affordable. There is one that's not, that I got at Sephora, that's a little bit more expensive, but we will get right into it. So first things first, I always wash my face with a hydrating face wash, which I accidentally left downstairs. I believe it's a Neutrogena hydrating face wash, but I have dry skin on my cheeks and then oily skin the rest of the way, so I just have to make sure that my cheeks are hydrated because of my rosacea. And then I always go in with my CeraVe. This is the AM facial moisturizing lotion that has SPF 30 in it, but I always put this on even if I'm not wearing makeup. I always have this on because you need to wear your sunscreen. Wear your sunscreen, people. For my my primer, I use the Mercier Pure Canvas Hydrating Primer. Like I said, I have dry skin on my cheeks, so hydrating is what I always use. This one's really nice. I just got this one at Sephora. I don't remember how much it was. I will put the price right here. I don't know how much it was. I did get this Nars. This is the light reflecting foundation, and this is in Salzburg, which is L 3.5. This foundation is really thin, to the point where I almost don't like it, because I am used to I use the Cosmetics CC cream. This one has SPF 50 in it, so I'm used to the thicker formula that this is, so this does not cover my rosacea. I don't like the coverage on it. It's very thin, it's very sheer coverage, and I need full coverage on my face. I have a lot of hyperpigmentation, and like I have dark circles under my eyes, which you can see through my concealer, and then obviously my rosacea, which this does not cover. On the days that I do use this, I go in with my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness, and this one's in light beige. Still has a color on it. Sorry, see if you can see that. I got this a while ago. I think it was in my Ipsy box, which is like a year ago, so this is on the verge of me having to throw it out. Once your makeup hits the expiration date, it's not a good idea to put it on your face. Clogs pores. It's just not healthy for your skin. I will obviously leave the price of it here. Like I said, it came in my Ipsy box, so I did not pay full price for this, so I have no idea how much it is, but I will leave the price for it. This covers my redness really, really well. When I am using the Nars, I have this on under my foundation because I am using the Nars right now. So this is what I have on my cheeks to cover the redness. Works really well. I've tried to use like green tinted primer because that's supposed to block out the redness. But with my rosacea, it doesn't help at all. So I just use this. I probably should get something like this at some point, but while I'm using the It Cosmetics, the CC cream, the color correcting full coverage cream, I won't have to get the redness, the Bye Bye Redness, but once this is out, I may have to again. Concealer, actually got these at the same time, the Nars light reflecting foundation, and then the light Madeline 2.3 concealer, which is what I have under my eyes right now. So I put that under, and then I let it sit for like 2 minutes. I really like this. It's a creamy formula. I don't care for, I believe this is called the doe foot on the end of here. I don't care for because it's little and it doesn't hold much product, and so I feel like I'm dipping it into the container over and over and over again to just get a little bit. Wish the doe foot was a little bit better. I did get the smaller package. I didn't get the big one of it because I was trying it out for my wedding, but I do like the formula of it and how well it blends out. I just don't like the doe foot on it, so maybe the bigger one would work better, but this one does not. And then I go in with this is the Extraordinary translucent setting powder, but it works really well. This is another one of those, I think it's on the verge of me having to throw it out, but there's only, like you can see, there's only a little bit left in it because I use it to set my eyes after I do the concealer. I like that it's thin. I use my powder brush to put it on, so I don't put a whole lot on. I used to use my beauty blender to put it on, but that just made my under eyes look all white, so I just use, this is the E.L.F complexion brush, which is what I use to put it on. So I dip it in the top and then shake it off and then put it on there. And then I don't have to, because there's only like a thin layer, I don't have to wipe it off unless I've gotten too much. And then I go in with, this is the Physicians Formula Butter Palette. So this has, this is the Glow Face palette, and it has a highlighter, a butter blush, and then the butter bronzer. I have to be really careful because this pan of this is the highlighter, obviously the blush, and then the bronzer. This one fell out like the day I got it. I really like this palette. The only downside to this is it's very fragranced. So if you don't like fragrance on your face with your makeup products, you're not gonna like this. It's very heavily fragranced. I got this at Walmart. I want to say it was like $8.87. That number is sticking in my head. It's probably somewhere around there. I've heard really good things about Physicians Formula. This is the only one that I've tried. I really like it. It swatches really nicely. It might have just been a defective pan that I got, but this is the blush, and then, which I'm wearing right now, and then this is the bronzer, which kind of on my hand you can't really see, but it's right here. And so it blends out really nicely. It's really smooth, but it just has a good amount of fragrance. So if that's something that you don't like, you will have to keep that in mind. And then on my eyes, I don't frequently do my eyeshadow. I don't always do my eyeshadow, but what I do, I've recently been using the Revolution Forever Dynamic palette. And these aren't named, they don't have names on them, but they do have numbers on them. So I typically use I use this peach colored one, the brown, and then this is what I put in my quarter. As you see, I have not used these ones. These are like bold colors for me that I don't typically use. It did come with a mirror, so that's always a good thing. I like when the palettes come with a mirror, especially if I'm like out and about. This one fits really well in my purse. I have a giant purse, so really any of this is gonna fit in my purse, but this fits in the little center pocket of my purse. I don't ever take this with me. Like I said, I don't do my eyes very often, but if I'm like out or whatever and I need to put eyeshadow on, this one would be easy to take with me. This one of the girls that I follow on YouTube, Caitlin Dyer, I will leave her handle here. Go follow her, love her. Got me hooked on this Buxom gloss. This one is in the shade Dolly, and I don't know if it will focus on it. This is the shade Dolly. This is the plumping one, which I'm not sure if this is the one that she uses, but I ended up buying this one because the other, just like the glitter gloss in Dolly, they didn't have, Sephora didn't have when I went to get it, and everywhere that I've looked is sold out of it. And I'm not sure if that's because of the supply chain issue or if it's probably just because it's super popular. But I haven't gone onto their website to order it. I don't know if I can, so that will be something that I'll have to do. But obviously I don't need it now because I just bought this one. I really like it. It does have a pretty intense burning sensation, which is the plumping sensation of it. If you don't like that, you're not gonna like this. It's pretty intense. But I don't mind it. It just feels like my lips are warm all the time, and my lips are notoriously dry. So I've been really enjoying glosses because it keeps them from drying out. And where I live, 6 days out of 7, it's windy, so I have to be really careful with my lips. So I always wear this. But it doesn't have a fragrance, at least that I can tell. So for my eyebrows, this is the Igloo, the Sephora Igloo. I think I got this for Christmas a year ago. Not this last Christmas, but the Christmas prior. Pretty sure it was a Christmas prior. I got this from my now mother-in-law. I was, before I bought the Physicians Formula palette, I was using this top for, this was my blush, this is my blush, this is my bronzer, and this was my setting powder, and then obviously the highlight is gone. I broke it, I dropped the palette. Right now I'm not using any of that because I have that palette, so I'm just using this brown right here for my eyebrows. I have dark hair naturally, really dark hair, and so I try to use a darker color on my eyebrows. When I use my E.L.F. brow gel, this one's a really light brown. I did not mean to grab this brown. It's really light. I don't know if you can see the color on there. My brows are significantly darker than this, but I didn't want to waste it, so I use it. And I like that it dries, so I'm not wiping my brows off because I have a baby who likes to grab my face, so I want to make sure that things sit and don't move. And then I have like 3 different kinds of makeup brushes. I don't have like a full set of one kind of makeup brush. I got, for the most part, I have E.L.F. brushes, and then just a couple from Amazon. But this one is the It Cosmetics. This one came with my foundation with the CC cream. These came in a box together. I don't ever use a brush to apply my foundation though, because it puts lines on my face that I don't like. So I don't ever use this for foundation. I will sometimes use it for my bronzer, but I don't ever use it for my foundation. And then I have a set of the E.L.F. This is the fan brush, which you use for highlight, and then eyeshadow brush. Yeah, eyeshadow brush. And then this is the powder brush, which I don't ever use. Literally like half of these brushes I don't use. Then that's another eyeshadow brush. A lot of eyeshadow brushes. This is the one that I use for, this one doesn't even have a name. I think I got these ones off of Amazon. But it's like coming apart. The glue is coming apart. So, but this is the one that I use for, this one is the one that I use for blush and bronzer and my highlight. Just because it blends in really well when I just use the same brush. I tried using this one. This is the E.L.F. angled foundation brush. I tried using this one to put my bronzer on, and it did like this really harsh line on my face that I could not get to blend out, so I did not use that again. This is I think this is part of that E.L.F. set. It's just like apparently that has setting powder in it. And then this is I have a silk bronzer by Yenza, which I've shown before. And that's the brush that came with it, which I don't use anymore because I have the Physicians formula. So yeah, that is what's on my face. I do use this all over my face, the setting powder all over my face at the end. If I'm gonna wear it for like all day long, if I do my makeup in the morning. For the most part, I'm not able to do my makeup in the morning. I have to do it like in the afternoon when William's sleeping, stuff like that. So I don't usually set my entire face because I don't wear it more than like 5 or 6 hours. So I don't have to set my face to hold it in for like 12 hours or whatever. So I will leave everything linked in the description box below though, and if you have any questions about anything, go ahead and ask them in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I am going to end the video right here and get it up for you guys for Monday, and then Thursday I will have a day in the life up. Again, if you like these types of videos, hit that like button. I will see you on Monday. Bye.